The departure of Angela Rayner opens up a whole chamber of horrors for Sir Keir Starmer, who will quickly find himself fighting a series of internal battles, and all at a time when his primary role of running the country is already proving beyond him.
I relied on that legal advice that I received that said that I was liable to pay the standard stamp duty. I have alerted and referred myself to the independent advisor on the ministerial code to ensure that they can look transparently at what's happened.
Angela Rayner's tax avoidance scandal has led to the Deputy Prime Minister's resignation, and yet Sir Keir Starmer strained every sinew to keep her in post. Why? Well, for a start, Sir Keir is increasingly reliant on his deputy as a buttress against the unions and the left of the Labour Party, both in Parliament and among its membership.
In relation to the Deputy Prime Minister, she has explained her personal circumstances in detail. She's gone over and above in setting out the details, including Mr. Speaker, yesterday afternoon, asking a court to lift a confidentiality order in relation to her own son.
He thought he would need every ounce of her persuasiveness to keep the left on side as he tries to force through welfare changes that his backbenchers have already scuppered once this year. Labour's deputy leaders are directly elected by the party's members, meaning Sir Keir has no control over who gets the job now that Ms Rayner has been ousted. If a left-winger with more credibility than Ms Rayner is chosen, Sir Keir will suddenly find himself plunged into an internal war over the direction of the Labour Party. Or members could choose a centrist like Wes Streeting, the Health Secretary, a polished media performer whose profile would rise as a result. The public and the party might then start asking why the undoubtedly competent Mr Streeting is not Prime Minister instead. Internal elections don't happen overnight, but Sir Keir faces weeks of infighting instead of getting on with what he's called Phase 2 of his premiership. This month's Labour Party conference will be nothing more than a hustings event. Also, preparations for Rachel Reeves's make-or-break budget on November the 26th will be disrupted by the distraction of an internal election. So Sir Keir has a world of post-Rayner chaos ahead of him.